everyone, Tanya here, and in today's video I am really excited. I'm doing a special announcement plus also a little life update that goes along with it. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I hope you subscribe if this is something that you like. It's kind of a mom channel with a little bit of everything along with some thrifty tips and just mom life in general. So if you're interested, then please subscribe and stay tuned for some of my other videos. So if you're familiar with my channel, I mentioned in my last video, and I have not been making a lot of videos, but I mentioned quickly that I have not been feeling so well, and so it's been really hard to try to keep up, and I have had all these ideas, and also I had camera malfunctions, and I'm super excited because I just actually am trying to record on my new camera. I upgraded, and that was like a big splurge for us, so I'm super excited. So be patient as I'm trying to figure that out. Hopefully it works out well as I'm working out the kinks and learning how to use the camera. But anyway, so that has been happening, and also some other fun and exciting crazy things in our life. So without further ado, let me get into the exciting announcement. And this video will be a little chit-chatty, so a little bit longer, and if you just want to hear the announcement, I'll say that first and then you can just exit out or whatever. So anyways, our exciting announcement is that we are expecting our third baby. Like, I'm so excited. And so I'll kind of talk a little bit about how we decided to, you know, where we, like, sometimes people always ask, like, was it a surprise? Did you plan? And anyways, I'll talk a little bit about that. And I'm gonna do another video because there's been a lot going on with this pregnancy, kind of a first trimester pregnancy update, because at the time that I'm recording this, I'm actually at 13 weeks already, but there has been a lot going on with this pregnancy. And so I'll do another video just talking about those, you know, physical stuff or whatever, and just doctor things that have been going on and all these test results and stuff. And also talking about the gender of the baby, because we did find out already with some of the testing that we had done, we already know the gender of the baby. So that'll be in another video coming up. But I will just kind of talk about, you know, finding out that we were pregnant and deciding to have kids and all that. So, like I mentioned, we are pregnant with a third baby, and if you don't know, we already have a almost 3-year-old Gracie. Next month he'll be 3, and I have an almost 15-month-old girl. And so we thought, me and my husband, we thought we were done with 2 kids. And we're like, nope, we're done, we're good. And we actually got rid of a lot of stuff, and like I got rid of my maternity clothes and sold them all. And then as the months were going by, like last year, we were like, oh, are we really done? And then we both kind of were like thinking about it. We're like, no, we think we want another baby. And we're like, okay, are we sure about that? Because there's no going back. And so we took a few months to think about it, both of us, and we both came back and decided like we both had wanted another baby. And so I told my husband, okay, if we're gonna have another baby, something that we had decided back even before we were married was that we wanted to be done having kids by the time we were 30. So I know some people start at 30. We wanted to be done just because physically I didn't want to be, you know, just raising kids. It's hard enough, like I'm 26, it's hard enough, I feel like, physically and emotionally and all these things. So I can only imagine, like, as you get older, personally that's how I feel. I'm not saying that if you're having kids, you know, after 30, like that's bad, but I'm saying for me personally, knowing my body, knowing how I am, I wanted to be done by the time we were 30. So that's what me and my husband had planned together. And so I said, you know, if we want to have another baby, then I would rather do it now, because I do want them also to be close in age, and I don't want to be having regrets down the road, and then it's kind of, you know, past when I'm 30, because I don't want to be doing that. And so we said, okay, we're gonna have a baby. And we didn't really tell anybody that we were, you know, deciding to have another baby, because everyone thought we were done with 2. And so we decided, we thought it would take us a few months, because it took us about 6-7 months with our other 2. So we thought it's gonna take us a few months, maybe get pregnant around summertime. Nope, you guys, we got pregnant on the first month, like the first time trying. It was crazy. And so we didn't even know we were pregnant. So the way it happened was, the first time we had even, you know, like, we were trying to get pregnant, and I swear this is so ironic, but that happens every time. So kind of a funny story is, with both of my other kids, the pregnancies, before I even knew I was pregnant, I had joined the gym, because I was like, I'm going to be healthy, you know, we're trying to get pregnant. I'm not pregnant right now, so I'm just going to be, you know, getting in shape and doing my cardio and stuff. I'm going to join the gym. With my son, I joined the gym, I find out I'm pregnant, and then I'm not feeling well, so I end up canceling. So then I went back to the gym, because after I had my son, I felt better. I was like, I'm not pregnant right now, I'm going to join the gym. as soon as I join the gym, I find out I'm pregnant with my daughter. So now this third time around, I swear it's like the gym has like something to do with it. So I had joined the gym in December, like I think it was December. Yeah, I joined the gym and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be healthy, you know, it's gonna take us a while maybe to get pregnant. So we were at the gym, and I was actually at the gym this day, and I was at a Zumba class. Yes, thumbs up for Zumba. I love it. So I was at a Zumba class, you know, and I've done this class multiple times. It's not anything new to me. And I just started like feeling really bad. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening? And I'm not one to like really throw up that easily. And so all of a sudden I just started like, I was like, nope. It's like, I feel like it's happening right now. So I just run out of the full Zumba class, run to the locker room. People probably thought I was crazy. And I'm just like heaving like in the bathroom, all that gross stuff. And I was like, what is happening with me? So I went home, I left, and I come in, I tell my husband what happened. And he was joking around. And he was like, oh, what, you're pregnant already? You guys. So then eventually, and I was all joking like, haha, like we didn't get pregnant already. You know, like I never thought it would happen that quickly for us. And so then I, like a few weeks later, I was thinking, I was like, oh, like I was waiting for a period to come and then it didn't. I was like checking my little app and it pops up and it was like, hey, have you gotten your period yet, or whatever, like a phone tracker. And I was like, oh, maybe I haven't. I was like, oh, it must be because I've been exercising and stuff. So I took a pregnancy test and it was negative. And I was like, oh yeah, like I'm not pregnant. So, and then we were waiting, and then I was like, it's still not coming. So like, and we were kind of, you know, still like talking about obviously when we're gonna get pregnant in a few months. So I took another pregnancy test and it was positive, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I mean, obviously we're happy because we were planning, but it just, I was not expecting. I was like, is this for real? Like I thought it was like a fake positive or something. So we made an appointment to the doctor because obviously we had had a negative and then a positive. So we're like, what does this mean? Like, is it for sure? And so we went to the doctor and he did confirm we were pregnant. I think we were like 5 weeks pregnant already at the time of the appointment. I was like, oh my gosh. And you know, he asked, I always ask you, like, is it planned? Is it a surprise? And I was like, well, kind of both, because we thought it was gonna take a while, and we got pregnant. Like the doctor was like, you must be fertile Myrtle. So like it was just crazy. We found out we were pregnant, and I had like written, I wish I had recorded it, but I had written like a little card for my husband, like from the other kids, and I wrote also like, and baby number 3, and he was like, are you serious? Like we couldn't believe that it actually had happened so quickly. Like it was crazy. And like obviously we are so thankful and so blessed, because we do believe that kids are honestly like a blessing from God. And I'm so thankful that, you know, I get the privilege to be a mom. Like I think it's a really big deal, and so I'm just so thankful. We're obviously like, it just happens maybe differently than I would have expected, like a lot sooner and like so quick, but I'm like, I have no regrets. Things happen the way they're supposed to. And so we're super excited for that. And so that is just something I wanted to share with you guys, because now I feel like hopefully on my channel now that I finally am starting to get like better equipment and starting, because I have all these ideas and things I want to share, and I'm hoping to do some vlogs. Let me know what you guys would be interested in seeing too, but hopefully we'll be doing some pregnancy updates and like baby related videos and stuff, so that'll be something coming up on my channel as well. And I'm hoping I can connect with any of you. Sorry, I'm back. The camera battery died and it turned off, so hopefully if things look a little bit different, but I'm back just to finish the video. Anyway, I just wanted to say, so you will be seeing some of those kind of baby updates or baby videos on my channel. I'm so excited to, I feel like, finally be able to vlog and have you kind of see more of my life as a stay-at-home mom and life with my other 2 kids and just things that I'm doing. And so just to kind of see the real aspect of life, and I'm so excited to get to know you guys more, especially if you're expecting to. So and if you just want to join me along on this pregnancy journey and just my adventures, I would love to have you subscribe. So thank you so much for watching, and be on the lookout for my next video where I will let you updates, like give you guys updates on the first trimester as well as the baby's gender. So I'm so excited, and thank you again for watching. Bye.